Okay, so I'm going to press start. So I'll do 4 minutes warm up first. So let's start here. One leg up, ankle twists, and then point and flex, point and flex, and then go the other direction. So great to warm up all the different parts of the leg. So ankle twists, that's it, point and flex, point and flex. So we're going to start with, and then go the other direction. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And okay, so then here, knees. And we'll do 15 different exercises on that schedule. And then we'll go on to a 40-20 routine with 2 clusters. So we'll do 3 exercises 3 times. And then we'll get into core. So legs wide now. And let's, one hand comes down to the opposite foot. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, other leg. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. And exhale. Really come back up. Really nice. And now kick. And so kick the leg straight, getting into the hamstrings here. That's it. Kick up. Really nice. So let's come into our low lunge. My mat's slipping this morning. So low lunge, hands on your hips, and let's come down and up. That's it. Down and up. Down and up. Lovely stretch here for front of that thigh of the back leg. Really nice. So now bring the knee all the way down. Really nice. Reach the arms up. And sink in. Make sure that front knee stays over the ankle and not forward of it. That's it. And sink in. So now straighten the front leg. You might push the front leg forward and fold over that front leg. Really nice. Okay, now switch legs. So other leg back. So we'll start hands on our waist, coming down and up. That's it. Great job. So the 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Pretty intense, right? So getting the heart rate up. So the idea is to be a little bit out of breath. So we don't want to feel sick, but we do want to feel definitely that we're challenged, okay? So you find your own pace, but I would encourage you, this is only about 20, 25 minutes or so of high intensity. And so go for it, right? Where you get the benefit. The rest of the day, the heart rate stays. You get the benefit of that elevated heart rate. What we're going to do, oh yeah. So let's come into a squat. Really nice. And then hands down, drop one knee. So getting into the hips here, and then drop the other knee. One knee, and the other knee. Really nice. And now stay in your squat. Reach the arms up and then coming up. And so push into your heels, come down into your squat, hands down, straighten your legs. Bend your knees, reach the arms up and come up. And again, down, hands to the floor, up. And then, okay, so we're 15 seconds, we're coming into the first one. So it's going to be a burpee sit through, right? And so burpee sit through, we jump up, we jump back. And then one knee comes to the opposite hand. That's it. So let's go. So we start, jump up, hands down, step back. One knee opposite hand, other knee opposite hand. Jump forward, back up. And off we go. A knee and a knee. That's it, 30 seconds. We're already 15 in. And a knee. We have a 10-second break between them. We have 15 exercises. Get the heart rate up, last 3 seconds. Really great. Okay, so next one. Not very elegant, right? I'm gonna work the obliques. Gonna elbow to a knee, okay? Here we go, 30 seconds, go. This one's hard. So out to the side, elbow to the knee. Okay, 10 seconds in, really gets the heart rate up. All these hopping ones. Oh. Oh. You got 10 seconds. Yeah. Here we go. 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Next one, we're going to be down the squat. And then we're going to rotate. We're going to rotate. And off we go. And rotate. You got it. We start strong. So the next one is a push-up. And then we'll bring both knees to one rest. And then back to a push-up. Both knees to the other rest. 5 seconds here. You got it. Stay with it. Really great. I'll show you what we're doing. So here we are. We're going to push up. A knee and a knee. A push up. A knee and a knee. Okay. And remember, knees can be down for the push up. So you can do knees down and push up. And then the knees in. So the knees come to the elbows. To the elbow. That's it. Really great, just 10 seconds. These go very fast, only 30 seconds on. But the break goes very fast too, right? So 10 seconds. Great. Oh yeah, diagonal. So next one we're going to do diagonal skaters. So a skater, high knee, high knee. So a skater, high knee, high knee. A skater, high knee, skater, high knee. That's it. You feel your legs, right? 3, 2, 1. Okay, plank stars. So forearm plank, come to one side, leg comes up and down. Back to forearm plank, other side, leg comes up and down. Now, no, not about speed here. So get the precision in your movement, stabilizing the shoulder. That's it. 5 seconds. Oh, that's it. Oh yeah. So I'm going to come to a sit-up, and then the knees draw in and we twist like a Russian twist. Then we extend long, and then come up and twist. And twist. And twist. That's it. Inhale, extend, exhale, draw in. 10 seconds. Now, we're going to stay on the floor for the next one. So reach up into glute bridge, and then the left hand reaches towards the right. Coming down, lift up, right hand reaches to the left. Down and up and reach. Down, up and reach. Down, up and reach. Over halfway through these guys, 10 minutes, 10 seconds left. Down, up and reach. Really lift in the pelvis. Really nice. Oh yeah. Oh, the rotational row, sit up again. Inhale, reach over, exhale, draw in. And reach in. So twisting, same one we just did. So it's a pyramid, so we went all the way to the last one, and now we go back over all the ones we just did in reverse, right? That's it, so plank stars next. Come around to forearm plank. Yes. And then go to one side, reach up and down. Great. And then go to the other side, reach up and down. Great job. That's it. 10 seconds, nearly there. Okay, diagonal skitters to high knees. And so, skitter back, skitter the other side, and then high knees. And off we go, skitter. And add a hop if you can. And skitter, and skitter, hop, hop, and skitter, and skitter. Feel it in the outer hip, glute area. That's it, just 10 seconds. Hop, knee, knee. So next one is the push-up with the knees coming. So you do your push-up, and then both knees come in. Step back, push up, and it's good in the push-up. Have your feet wide. When the knees can be down. Push up, and then feet in. Knees touch the elbow, and knees down, or no knees. But if the knees wide, supports the lower back more when you're doing your push-up. Shoulders over the fingertips, and only go as low as is comfortable for you. Right? Good job. Oh, last one. Great. A rotational squat lunge. Great job. So squat down, and then one knee, and then the other knee. We stay here. That's it. Next one are those very elegant wacky jacks, elbow to knee, and then we're the burpees. Last one, and coming up. Great. Now it's your heart rate. These last two in particular get the heart going. So elbow to knee, and off you go. And jump, if you can, and bring the elbow right down. So you can feel the obliques working. That's it. I don't know what we meant to be doing on a Tuesday morning at 6:45. 5 seconds. Got it. Nearly there. Lift the knees. Whew. Okay. And last one's our burpee. So let's take our 5 seconds and sit through with the burpee. So jump up, step back, knee to the opposite elbow, knee to the opposite elbow, and come up. Halfway there already. Give it all. Get your heart rate up. Oh. 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 Great. Okay. So we're going to cluster now 3 exercises. And we're going to do the exercise 40 seconds on, 20-second break. And we do that we do the exercises 3 times. So it ends up being 9 minutes. We have 2 clusters. So the first cluster, running in place, is the first thing, then hostages, and then up, down, and plank. So 40 seconds, off we go, running in place. Pump the arms, lift the knees. It's only 40 seconds, right? This is my dog. Go, go. Get the heart rate up. Get into the anaerobic energy system. We're working on lack of oxygen. Go, go. 15 seconds. 10. Let's go. Now slow down. Last 7. With knees. 2, 1. Oh. Okay, great. 20-second break. You get me? Thank you. And then we have hostages. And so hostages, we're down here. You can come up and down as often as you need to, okay? It's very strong. And otherwise here pulsing. So push into the heels. The bum is back. You're as close to 90 as possible. And then pulsing up and down. And breathe. You can be much higher up, that's fine. And again, you can straighten the legs or halfway, coming in and out of it, no problem. And breathe. And the next one is up, down, and plank. So going to a forearm plank, to a hand plank, back down to the forearm plank. Really nice. And straighten the legs, really great. Oh. Doing great. 10 seconds. So up, down, and plank. Let's get ourselves set up. So we're starting our forearms. And then lead with one hand. So say left, right, and then down with the left and the right. And then go the other side. Right, left, down with the right, left. So feet wide. I like my feet at least as wide as the mat. This gives great stability in the back. And then try not to sway if you can. So as little swaying in the torso as you can. Really engage the stabilizers. So navel to spine, pelvic floor lifts, tailbone is under. Just 7 seconds. With the first round of cluster 1 done. There's 3 rounds. Great. So back into running on the spot next. Get my water. Wait 5 seconds. And so, not jogging, running. Go. Oh, that's it. That's it. Keep going. Get into a rhythm. And push a little faster. Halfway there, 20 seconds in. Go, go. Come on. A little bit uncomfortable. Moving on, 10 seconds. Don't slow down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, catch your breath. So, hand on your heart and catch your breath. Now, hostages, here we go. So remember, you can straighten them out if you need to. Push into the ankles, lift in the chest. Push into the heels, rather. Lift in the chest. Knees are wide, tracking over the middle toe if you can. So very important in all of these things, yoga and Pilates and everything, to check your form. All of you are regular exercisers, and so there's always a risk of that repetitive strain injury if we continuously do an exercise a little bit incorrectly. Lovely, straighten. And so this term in yoga definitely will be workshopping a few of the alignments, arms, the back, different alignment cues so that we do up, down, and plank. So we're not doing the simple stuff incorrectly. And so starting feet nice and wide, up and down. And you go as fast as is comfortable for you. Try not to sway. So it's so important to, as we exercise, to keep our form right before we add speed, so that we don't cause a repetitive strain in our shoulders, our wrists, our knees, hips. That's it. Nearly there, 5 seconds. And that's 2 rounds of cluster 1. Great. So remember, there were 2 clusters, and then we're into the core stuff. Great, so 1 more round, running in place, hostages, and up, down, and plank. Okay, here we go, let's go. This is the last time running. Trying to catch that bus. Go, go. This should be your fastest round. Maybe throw it off on the floor, off the mat. Go, go, halfway there. Come on, get the heart rate up. You benefit all day long. That's it. 10 seconds, go, go, lift the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, oh, great. Oh. 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 Okay, hostages. Last round. Here we go, feet nice and wide, toes out. And, excuse me, pulsing. Push into your heels, lift your chest, tailbone down. That's it. Halfway already. Great. I was doing a few HIIT classes over the midterm with different people online. And here we go. Okay. Here's the ones I found. They didn't tend to be very fast, very strong, which is fine. They're very nice, stretchy. But it is great. I don't know how often you guys do, but it's great to get your heart rate up, to sweat a little bit and get out of breath. So here we are, up, down, and plank. And I love, that's what this class is for. It's to sweat a bit, build strength, and get your heart rate up. And so go for it, you know, get that benefit. That's it. Just 15 seconds left. Last 5. And rest. Great. So second cluster, 3 exercises. We're doing 3 times. First one's jump squats. Second one's ballistic pulses. And the third one is vertical jumping. So there's a lot of jumping. Right, it's going to really get our heart rate up. So jump squats, hands whatever way you want. Down low, jump up, or hands up and jump up, hands down, or jump up, hands up. So squat and jump. So power up the legs. When you come down into your squat, push into your heels, get your bum low, and then push and lift and jump. So make it a powerful jump. These are exhausting. Now, this is a very challenging cluster, 9 minutes. 5 seconds left. Keep jumping. And rest 20 seconds. So I'll show you ballistic pulses. We have the option, 5 times we'll go into the more intense version, and you don't have to at all. So on all fours, knees are lifted, bend the elbows. So chest comes down and up, off we go. Okay, so the more intense version is where we hop the whole body off the floor, just 5 times. So 1, 2, 4, 5. And then we go back, pulsing. And we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pulse. That's 2 rounds. We'll go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulsing. And we get one more in. 2, 3, 5. And pulse. And vertical jumping. Okay. So vertical jumping is jumping straight up and down. Or faster. We see how we go, right? 3, 2, 1. That's it. Bend the knees and jump. Believably, we're about halfway there already. That's it. Stay with me. 15 seconds. Of course, option up on your heels, up on your toes either, if jumping doesn't suit you. Right, 5 seconds. Oh. Oh. And recover. So deep breaths, close your eyes, hand on your heart, and deep breaths recover. So it is pretty amazing to notice how incredible your body is and how it recovers. Jump squats, down and up. And so, in exercise terms, we call this putting stress on the body because we're a little bit outside our comfort zone, right? And so the heart and lungs have to make adaptations. And that's your increase in fitness, improved cardiovascular output, improved lung capacity. 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, hands on your heart. So this stress is a good stress. You're stressing your body, so your body has to adapt. And the adaptations are positive. But you'll know ballistic pulses when the stress is enough. So bending the elbows. Let's catch our breath. And we'll go. So you can skip the more intense, no problem. Otherwise we'll go for 5, 4, 2, 1. And pulse. We'll go again. 5, 4, 2, 1. And pulse. Oh. One more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going to do one more. So we'll do 4 every round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 seconds. Stay with it. Vertical jumping. Oh, you got this. So rubber. Throughout, you can stop, come up on your toes, right? You don't have to stay jumping the whole time. And so these are short bursts of activity. When we're in the aerobic system, right, where we're jogging and walking, the body converts the food we have in the body as fuel, right, the carbohydrates, whatnot. When we go into the anaerobic, 5 seconds. 2 rounds where we run out of breath, like we are now, right, short of breath. Body can't do all that work, right, it's busy. So it uses easily accessible glucose, which is stored fat, which is already ready to use. Okay, jump squats. And so it doesn't have the energy to convert food. Instead, it wants stuff that's already ready to go, fast glucose. And so that's why when you go into the anaerobic system, you use fat that's already on your body, ready to go. That's the benefit of these HIIT, but you have to get into the anaerobic, out of breath. Oh, so it is a bit uncomfortable, right? It doesn't feel pleasant, but it is good to know exactly what you're doing and why you're doing it. So ballistic pulses, this is our last round, guys. Then we're into core. So these are our last 2 minutes of cardio. And bend the elbows. 4 rounds, skip them, no problem. Engage the core, and we go. 5, 4, 3, 1. And we go again. 5, 4, 2, 1. And third round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's uncomfortable. Stay with it. Let's go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, last round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, oh, shaking, nervous system resetting. Oh, and throughout the day, notice how you feel. Last one's jumping. So notice this work you're doing now, heart rate getting up, getting out of breath. The benefits, the elevation in metabolism stays for, they say, up to 48 hours. And so all this research on these short, intense bursts of exercise and their benefits. And I'm a favor of everything. I also like long resistance stuff, long endurance stuff, long runs, hikes, stuff, long swims. Oh, last jump. But it's good to do high intensity stuff too. Okay, 30-second rest. But let's come onto the floor. I'm gonna do 10 minutes of core and then 4 minutes of stretching. So it's great to have HIIT as part of your week, but not the only thing, right? So the first thing we're going to do is sit-ups. So let's reach the arms. So start with the hands beside the head, sit up, reach the arms, okay? We do the arms overhead actually, and reach. Inhale down, exhale up. Slower is harder. So less of a jump, more of a using the core to lift with control. That's it, 3 seconds. Next one we're going to do is a reverse sit-up. So hands underneath your hips, and you use the lower abs, so really sink them to lift the knees towards the face, lifting the hips. So exhale, inhale, exhale. You can add legs straight down if you like. Makes it much stronger. Hands under your hips, supports the lower back. Only bring the legs down as far as your lower back stays in control. If your lower back is lifting, you've gone too far. That's it. Scoop. When you lift up, scoop. That's it. 3 seconds. Oh, great. Okay, we're going to do dynamic. We'll do heel taps first. Then we'll do dynamic climb. So heel taps, of course, hand behind your neck if your neck feels anyway tender. So reaching towards your toes, really using the obliques here. So this could be deemed a kind of a recovery. And so try to breathe deep, reoxygenating. That's it. Hand behind the head if you're sensitive in the neck, and you could twist like that, bring the elbows. Nearly there. Oh, great. Take a deep breath. So next one, dynamic clams. Knees bent, hand should be able to touch your heel. And so we lift up, open the knee out. So the bottom shin's on the floor, bottom thigh is lifted. And open. And open. That's it. And open. Lift. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Squeeze the glutes. So when you lift up, make it very dynamic. Relax your shoulders. Barely touch down when you come down, right? That's it. 2 seconds, we'll go to the other side. Ooh. That's it. So feet together and hand wherever you want and lift up. 1. And open. And barely touching down. And when you lift, really squeeze, right? So squeeze the glutes, open the knee as high as you can. That's it. Excuse me. Next one we're going to do is Russian twists. So we'll be seated, 10 more seconds here. And lift, lift, that's it. If you did Pilates last night, maybe your glutes are really feeling it. Certainly mine are. Oh, and coming down. So Russian twists. We're seated, and your feet can be down or lifted, and you rotate. And here I really want you to try to get your hands to the floor. It's much harder when your hands touch the floor. You're really getting into obliques here. And rotation, which is always great, right? Great in the morning for stimulating digestion too, to do core work and rotation. Oh. Oh. And after this workout, it'd be great to take protein in your breakfast, right? So an egg, if you do a shake, put a bit of protein into it. Trying to think of what other things, good healthy sources of protein. Glute bridge, right leg. So you know in your diet what you eat, but I'd encourage you to try and have protein. Protein converts into amino acids, which are essential for building muscle. And so when you exercise and work out, you want that your body then has amino acids to build muscle fiber. And generally, most of us don't eat enough protein, good healthy sources of protein in our diet. So cottage cheese, fantastic source of protein. If you eat dairy, Greek yogurt. And of course, any of your meat sources, healthy meat sources, or fish, kippers, nice breakfast, and lift up. It's actually not a bad idea to have a good quality protein powder. There's really nice ones that are healthy, not full of junk. Go to the health food shops. They can give you nice recommendations. And that mixed with fruit and regular milk or almond milk or coconut water, any of those. Coconut water, great for hydration. And ice, a few berries. Fantastic breakfast. And the protein makes you feel very satiated. Okay, next one. Double leg lifts and then toe reach, and then we're into stretching. So legs up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. So one leg at a time. If it feels too much with both legs, only going halfway if your back is lifting. If you want to add intensity, hands behind the head and lift the head and shoulders, so you're also working upper abs. Inhale up, exhale down. Halfway already. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Great. And the last one we're going to do is toe reaches. So you're reaching for your toes, right? And we'll go. Scoop the abdominals. Legs as straight as you can. Reach, reach. This is the last one. Get into stretching after this. 5 seconds. And rest down. Hard to even remember how awful we felt right at the end of that last cluster. Let's come around and do a little bit of cobra stretching. So start on your belly, take a deep inhale. And a long exhale. And then push up. Inhale. And here it might be nice to sway a little bit. So really nice stretch of the front body. Make sure engage so you're protecting the lower back, right? So navel up towards the spine, pubic bone towards the navel. Chest is lifted, shoulder blades away from the ears. Really nice. Okay, coming to all fours. Now bring your right knee towards your right wrist, coming into pigeon, and then walk the left leg back. So you may walk the right knee back so that the front leg is more parallel with the front of the mat, but it's very deep into right the outer hip and into the glutes here. So you'll find the place that's right for you. So come hands down and breathe here. So let's meter the breath, right? So we're going to imagine we're doing half sun salutations so that we get a steady rhythmic breath pattern going. So imagining you reach up, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, imagine you fold forwards. And see it in your mind's eye. As you inhale, you lift your heart halfway. As you exhale, you fold in. Relax your glutes. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Now very slowly, let's come into down dog. Hands down, no rush. And let's just pedal the feet here. Really nice. And let's go to the other side. So left knee to the left wrist. Walk the right leg back. And maybe you'll try to straighten that front shin as much as comfortable with the front of the mat. And then carefully coming down. Close your eyes and we'll imagine again. So imagine you're inhaling, reaching up. Jaw relaxed. Exhaling, folding forwards. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, fold, relax the glutes, relax the hip, relax the shoulders. Feel yourself sink down by relaxing, not tensing. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Really nice. Let's do just another little bit here into the hips to stretch them out. Right foot outside the right hand, left knee down. And then as much as is comfortable, bend the elbows. If you like, you can lift the back leg. So lizard pose, very deep stretch. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here and focus on long, deep breaths. Filling up as you inhale. And exhaling. Maybe you're like me, you've definitely got perspiration, but you're also not out of breath anymore, which is what we want, right? So there's still all that heat other side. Start with the knee down and then bend the elbows just as much as is comfortable. So for you, that might be just a little bend, right? Everyone's hips are different. And so this heat is still in the body, right? So your body is still processing working on all that you did, right? So you set and train a whole chain of reactions. Really nice. So, oh yeah, we need to move. So slowly roll up. We'll do 2 of each of the 3 movements of the spine. Inhale, arch, and around. Arch, and round. We go sideways. Inhale, center, and then slide. Center, slide. 1 more each side. Slide. And slide, hands to your shoulders, and rotate. And the sun is up. Center and rotate. Center and rotate. You are cooked. Thanks so much for coming this morning.